Hey guys, Julia here from English Prep Class. Trust you're keeping cool and keeping safe. In today's video, we're going to be talking about tips to score 90 in the PTE writing. Now, I've got it all written down here as always, so I make sure I give you the right information and no mincing words. Let's get started. If you got a pen and a booklet, just note down these things, especially if you're first time test taker. This video is for you, or if you've been struggling on the PTE writing, maybe trying to pass the PTE writing, this video is going to help you get that score that you need. Looking for 50, 65 or 79 or even 90, then this video is definitely for you. Make sure you get your notepad and your pen and make sure you take down notes, okay? Now today's video, basically, I wrote something very important here. I said, focus on the task that can give you a higher score. Now in life, it's not about working hard, it's about working smartly.
I'm not lazy. I'm just on saving energy mode.
That is what the PTE is about. Now, PTE is different from the other English exams. I keep making this statement in almost all my video. The PTE, one thing that makes it stand out is that some tasks in one of the sessions or one of the module can help you pass another task or can help you score high in another module. And that is one thing that makes it stand out from the IELTS, from the TOEFL, IBT, and any other English exam you can think about. It's one of my best English exams. All right, so the PTE writing is actually not difficult, and the essay actually will not give you 90, but it can help you to get 90. That means that the essay is a pathway to get 90, but if you're looking for 50, you're looking for 65, the essay is not a big deal. There are other tasks that you can do that can get you to those scores that you need quicker. Remember, the goal is to work smarter, not to work harder. Okay, copy that. So the first point here is work hard to improve your write from dictation. Remember I said that for the PTE, the summarized written test, which is the first task in the PTE writing, the write essay, which is the second task in the PTE writing, are not the only tasks that can actually take you to 90. Remember, I'm talking about how to score 90. I'm not talking about 65. Neither am I talking about getting 50. I mean 66, whatever. But what the aim here is to get 90 in writing. So I'm going to talk about those important tasks that can help you get 90. Remember, again, you're working smarter, you're not working harder. Now, write from dictation, you have to improve that task called write from dictation. If you don't know what write from dictation is, it is the last task in the PTE exam, and it can be found in the PTE listening. You can imagine they put that task at the last part of the exam. That means if you do not have good time management skills, there are chances that you might not even get up to that task, or even if you get up to there, you would not finish that task. Now you have 3 to 4 of these tasks on your test day. All you need to do is understand how it works. So you're being scored, you get a mark for every right word you spell, or every word you spell correctly, you get a mark. Now this write from dictation, what happens is you would hear an audio or a recording say a sentence. You're supposed to type the sentence into the blank that will be provided. I'm just going to put a sample here. Yeah, this is how it works. You're going to hear a sentence. All you need to do is take down the sentence in the jotter provided in the exam, or you type it directly into the blank on your screen on exam day. This task is not difficult, but people, because they are tense and because some people did not even practice before they got into the exam hall, it's a bit difficult for them to know what to expect. If you can improve your write from dictation score, that is one task that I'm certain that can help you get 90. Remember, the goal is 90. Right from dictation, you have 3 or 4, and it will contribute like about 40 marks to your writing. Yes, you heard me correctly. 40 marks is not a small mark, okay? So you should try as much as possible to make sure you focus on this task. Try to make sure you understand how it works, the marking criteria, which I have said that you get a mark for every correctly spelled word. So work on your spelling here. And if you do, and work on your listening skills, once you're able to work on your listening skills and your spelling, you should be able to do this task. This is one task that can help you get a high score in the PTE writing. The second thing I have here is improve your reading and writing, fill in the blanks. Now, reading and writing, fill in the blanks is the first task in your PTE reading. Yes, it's the PTE reading. It's not in the writing. You can hear the name, reading and writing, fill in the blanks. So the reading, this task is in the reading, but the scores will be shared between the reading module or the reading session and the writing session. And here what happens is I'm going to put a sample here. Yeah, what basically happens here is that they'll give you a paragraph with blanks in them. All you need to do is read the sentence or read the paragraph, and the blank would have a drop down button where you choose the most appropriate option that should be in the blank. You have to have good knowledge of collocation. You have to have good knowledge of grammar, good knowledge of vocabulary. If you have a wide range of vocabulary, this task should not be difficult. I mean, I've taught a lot of students that would actually do well in this task. Then some actually also struggle. That doesn't mean that you can't improve. If you're able to read books, if you're able to improve your vocabulary, you should be able to pass this task. This task should be able to give you between 20 to 30 marks. That's contribution of this task to the writing alone. So it's one task that you should not joke with. You have 5 to 6 of this task on your test day, and the task will contribute scores to both the reading module and the writing module, hence the name reading and writing fill in the blanks. It's not a stroll in the park, but it's not impossible to pass it. So if you go ahead and practice it with the help of a tutor, in case you're finding it difficult, then it will be easy for you to know what to do. Now, the next thing I have here is improve your listening, fill in the blank. Again, fill in the blank, but this one is in the listening. I think it's about the 4th task, if I'm not mistaken, and one of the most important tasks in the listening module or the listening section. All they do there is you will hear a recording and you will see a paragraph with blanks in them. So you listen out for the answer that should be in the blank from the recording. Again, this task should be able to give you between 10 to 15 marks to your writing. Now, one thing I noticed is that the PTE listening is a major contributor for you to pass the PTE writing. That means that the PTE listening, there are about 3 tasks there that can help you pass the PTE writing, and they are the summarized spoken test, which is the first task in the listening. Then we have the fill in the blanks, the one I was just talking about, and then we'll have write from dictation, the one I had talked about before. So these 3 tasks can help you pass your writing score. That's one thing that makes the PTE unique. Okay, so one task can help you pass another task or help you pass another module in the PTE exam. So it's very important you know these things. Remember, the aim is to work smartly. The aim is to focus on those tasks that can help you get a high score. Once you know those tasks that can help you get a high score, you will be beating around the bush. You know when they say this thing that when you know the problem, then the problem is half solved. Yes, somehow. So if you know the task that can help you pass the PTE writing, then your problem is half solved. Okay, so I've talked about write from dictation, which is the last task in the listening. I've talked about reading and writing fill in the blanks, which is the first task in the reading module or reading session. And I've talked about listening fill in the blank, which is a task in the listening module. And I also would say summarize spoken test, which is a task also in the listening module. It will contribute scores between the listening and the writing modules. So these are tasks that can help you pass the PTE from the other modules that are not the writing module. Remember, we're trying to score 90. So the thing I have here is, lastly, work on your essay. These days, PTE would give people 2 essays. Prior to this time, Pearson would just give you 1 essay. Although on their score guide, they would say to you that the PTE essay, you'd either have 1 or 2. And they've just been giving 1 essay. It was on rare occasions that you would see 2 essays. But guess what? Since June, they've been bombarding people with 2 essays. And somebody did ask a question. Can you use the same template to do the essay? Now, in case you don't know what a template is, a template is just things that will write up to help you pass the PTE. We'll just put up some things, then they will guide you on what to write or what to do so that you can pass the PTE. So prior to this time, they would give you only 1 essay, but now they give 2 essays. So people would say, can this template work? Can you use it for 2 essays? And my answer is yes. Remember, this is a computer-based exam. It's not maths by man. As long as you know how to use the template, you'll be good to go. All right, so you can use the same template to attempt 2 essays if you're giving 2 essays. So the PTE, I don't know. Then again, Juliet, can I pass the PTE without using a template? Absolutely. My answer is yes. You can actually decide to write the essay yourself. What I do, because the first time I ever tried writing the PTE in 2019 or 2018, though I can't remember, I memorized this essay template, and when I went into the exam hall, boy, did I forget. I did forget some of the words in the template. So I decided to sit down and see how this essay works. So I will teach you how to write an essay. But if you insist that it's a waste of time for you or you just can't write it, then it will give you the template, because yes, I have a template for essay. But with or without a template, you can pass the PTE essay. If you want to use a template to do both the two essays, you're good to go. You would still get a good score. Reason being that PTE is a computer-based exam. The PTE is not being marked like by man, like the IELTS, okay? So like the IELTS, not the computer-based IELTS, the other IELTS. So if you use the same template, you can get the same score. If you don't use a template, you can still pass the essay. Another thing too, another task is a summarized written test, which is the first task in the PTE writing. You can also try it out, but with the combination of write from dictation, reading and writing fill in the blanks, listening fill in the blank, and summarize spoken test, and the PTE essay, just imagine them giving you 2 essays. That's about 30 marks, because one essay gives you 15 marks. So when they give you 2 essays, that's 30 marks. You should be able to get a high score. So you see how you can score 90 in the PTE essay. I just took you through a walk on how you can pass the PTE essay. It's not something difficult. Sorry, how you can pass the PTE writing. It's not something difficult. It's for you to know exactly what to do. When you know exactly, it's for you to know exactly what to do. Once you know exactly what to do, it's not something so difficult, okay? It's like a stroll in the park. The PTE writing is one of the modules that are not so difficult. Like I've explained it to you. If you follow what I've explained, you should be able to get that score in the PTE writing. This brings me to the end of this video. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, remember to give this video a thumbs up, please. And remember, let's go to the next level of hitting 5K, of hitting 10K before the year runs out. If you're new here, remember to subscribe. Remember to follow me on Instagram at English_prep class and on Facebook at English Prep Class. If you have questions, please leave your questions and I would respond to you. Wherever you are watching this video, you can also put it. I'll be glad to hear from you or read from you. Till then, I remain your best girl, Juliet. Bye.